And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Catoctin High School, home of the Cougars. Happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. We've got an exciting special edition Tuesday night Valentine's Day present to you. And this is going to be the Catoctin Lady Cougars hosting the Williamsport Lady Wildcats. My name is Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play, joined here at courtside with Coach Rick Little and our videographer up top on the bleachers, Tyler Wilhelm. Coach, exciting night, big. This is a big story tonight, this game right here.
Yeah, you know, and the league or the conference championship may be a little out of reach for Catoctin. They have to win big, but this is a great matchup for Coach Entwistle's team leading into the playoffs. And the same with Kevin Murphy from Williamsport, bringing his team down here. Hostile environment. Again, a great tune-up as you get ready for the playoffs next week.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we have this same kind of discussion at Williamsport last year heading into the playoffs?
Yeah, indeed we did. Same two teams battled that night too up in Williamsport.
Well, Williamsport beat Catoctin at home earlier in January. We're going to step aside for our first break, and we'll be back after this.
Central Life Chiropractic Pilates, located on Water Street in Vermont, serving the community since 1993. Central Life is dedicated to treating the whole you, and not just your symptoms of back pain, neck pain, injury, or you just want to improve your mobility and get healthier. Dr. John Hageman's innovative approach to whole body health is completely unlike anything you have experienced. With convenient hours from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, and afternoon hours also Tuesday from 3 to 7:30 p.m. Central Life is there for you. Central Life is closed on weekends and Thursdays. Central Life accepts all major credit cards and uses the honor system so you pay what you can afford. What an amazing difference they will make in you today. Central Life, make an adjustment to your life today. Central Life is the proud sponsor of local high school sports. Jelco Plumbing and Backhoe Service LLC is conveniently located at 108 North Carroll Street in Thurmont. With over 40 years of experience in the plumbing industry, celebrating its 10th year serving our community, specializing in all phases of plumbing, including septic installation and repair. The favorite part of our job is meeting new people and knowing that we help. Jelco Plumbing prides itself on a job well done, with pricing that won't flood your budget. Burst pipes, water damage, clogged drains, replacement, remodel, or upgrades. Jelco Plumbing Services, most major fixtures, faucets, water heaters, sump pumps, and well pumps and pressure tanks. Jelco Plumbing is certified and licensed in Maryland and Pennsylvania. Call them today at 301-788-9791. That's 301-788-9791. Emergencies or planned repairs, Jelco Plumbing will go out of their way to explain exactly what needs to be done in simple, easy to understand solutions. When a plumber's work is done, well, everyone is happy. Remember, a good flush keeps the whole house every time. Jelco Plumbing is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the radio.
All right, we are back with you here live at Catoctin High School, and we've got some exciting girls basketball for you tonight. 8 minutes on the clock, and the first period is about to get underway. We were saying as we went into the break there that Williamsport came away with the win on January 13th at Williamsport, 58-42. And up until last week, it looks like Williamsport had the CMC girls title game locked up.
Yeah, and then they came to Middletown and got knocked off. And I'll tell you what, coming here to Catoctin, it's going to be no easy task. This young team for Coach Entwistle has really grown up as the season has gone along. We watched them, or I went out and watched them. I think you did the broadcast. Linganore.
Yes.
Who is probably night after night the best team in Frederick County girls basketball, and Catoctin gave them everything they could handle.
Right underneath, 5-footer, in and out by Grace Williams. Loose ball, Williamsport comes up with it. Amelia Robbins brings it up court.
Yeah, Catoctin has the challenge of slowing down the elite scorer Paige Smith for Williamsport. Comes into the night averaging 22 points a game.
Man coverage, they double team Paige Smith, so she has to get back to Robbins with it, and they reset. With 8 seconds on the shot clock, Robbins throws it up, no good. Rebound Catoctin, Grace Williams. She outlets Taylor Smith. She goes all the way, kicks it out in the corner. Zentz takes a look. Back out to Taylor Smith. Looking underneath. From the corner. Oh! Grace Williams hits the tray. First points of the game are 3, and Catoctin gets the lead.
What an impressive looking freshman Brooke Williams is, having a great season. Hard to believe she's only a 9th grader when I watch her play.
Top of the key, Paige Smith between the legs, guarded by Grace Williams. Picks up the double team, fires it off in the corner, baseline drive, pull-up shot, it's good.
Nice penetration and dish.
Taylor Smith sees the crease and goes for the lane, and she draws the foul. Robbins will get it.
Yeah. One thing, Williamsport's not real deep. They're senior led, but Coach Murphy doesn't go into the bench a whole lot. Plays 7-8 players on a regular basis, so foul trouble could really be troublesome for the Wildcats.
Well, when you got one player averaging 22 points a game, you don't need to be real deep, do you?
Well, you're going to get tired and you're going to get in foul trouble. Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to watch.
Okay, Taylor makes the first one, misses the second. Rebound, Williamsport tied up momentarily. She rips it away, and here comes Robbins with the ball. Wildcats in their half court. Hand off to Smith. They run a weave. Mackenzie Cluse loses the handle. There's a scramble for it. Williamsport comes up with it. Paige Smith has her pass blocked away. Paige Smith, she drives. She has it knocked away. Loose ball wide open underneath, and she misses the easy layup. Rebound, Grace Williams. So that's 2 back-to-back misses.
Shank just couldn't.
Glatfeldy from three-point land, and she's dangerous out there, but she misses that one as Paige Smith comes up with a rebound. Oh, ho, ho.
It's going to be a cheap one on Taylor Smith out front.
That is a cheap one, all right.
Taylor Smith, her first. Team's first.
Robbins will inbound from right in front of the Catoctin faithful.
Like Zentz has the assignment on Paige Smith, but there's a lot of switching going on. She's not going to get any space.
She pulls in at the lane, shoots. Rebound Zentz. Zentz down the right side. Paige Smith goes after her. She spin moves on her, goes to the hoop, shoots. It doesn't go. Loose ball, out of bounds. I didn't see the call.
It'll stay with the Cougars on a fresh shot clock. Both teams play man-to-man defense.
Oh. Inbound is ripped away and stolen. Here comes Robbins up the right side. Guarded hard by Glatfeldy. She switches it off. She gets caught in the paint. Shot from 20 feet. It rattles and drops.
Nice shot by Robbins there. A little pull-up jump shot from the left baseline.
Down in the corner, Glatfeldy shoots a 5-footer. It's good. Cougars answer right back.
And then action here. They're not wasting any time to get a shot up. Paige Smith looking to post up Zentz when she gets the opportunity. Page is a strong 5'5".
Oh, beautiful feed by Robbins underneath. This Cam Seltzer, the second leading scorer on this team, averaging 7.8, and she ties it at 6.
And Robbins averages nearly 3 assists a game. You can see why right there.
Taylor Smith hands off to Glotfeldy. Glotfeldy, top of the key. Bounce pass to the corner. Zentz underneath, kicked away, and the Wildcats come up with it. Down the left side, Klus. Oh, stolen. Oh, Catoctin had it, and then Robbins comes up with it on the scramble. Robbins throws it away. No, in the corner, air ball.
Plenty of time.
Underneath, shot, no good. But that's going to send Seltzer to the line. The 5'10" center for the Wildcats will shoot 2.
Yeah, Cam, one of the 3 seniors in the starting lineup for Coach Murphy, along with Paige Smith and Amelia Robbins.
Seltzer got it.
The Cougar crazies over our right shoulder
Yeah,
here, trying to distract the
Trying to
players.
shake up the free throw shooter.
All in good fun.
Seltzer to shoot 1. She gets the roll. Got them both. Taylor Smith shouts out the play from the backcourt.
Kylie Perhach in for the Cougars now.
Taylor sees an opening. She goes to the hoop, doesn't get the roll. Rebound, Wildcats. Here comes the outlet down court. She loses the handle. Stolen by the Cougars. Brooke Williams, she brings it up.
Yep.
Kicks it out. Shot from out front, way off. Loose ball knocked out of bounds. Wildcats will get it.
In for the Wildcats. Let me see. Number 11, Ellie Levasseur.
And number 22, McKenna Weaver.
Yep.
Into Robbins. 8-6. Wildcats have the ball and a 2-point lead at the 3:10 mark of the first period. Paige Smith. She got it. Oh, she got it back. She almost lost that one.
And Taylor's
And then there's lost there. Here comes Kylie Perhach. She's got the layup.
Great patience.
And she scored. A steal and a score by Kylie Perhach. 8 even. Smith down in the lane, feeds underneath, shot, and a bucket by Weaver, and Weaver draws the and one.
Yep, and Paige Smith on that drive to the left side drew a lot of attention, and then an easy dish off and layup, and the hoop in the arm. Weaver to the line. That's 3 team fouls now on Catoctin.
Levasseur tying her shoe, a little equipment adjustment there, timeout. She says she's ready. Got it. 11-8. Wildcats by 3. Taylor Smith brings it up slowly to the mid-stripe Cougar logo in the middle of the court. She drifts right.
1-2-2 zone by Coach Murph and the Wildcats.
Skip pass cross court to Glotfeldy. She goes baseline. Pulls up to shoot. Has it blocked. Wildcats ball.
Catoctin asking for a block. Tip ball out of bounds, but the referee says nope.
Here comes Klus. She goes left. Over to Levasseur. She drives in baseline. Turns. Gets caught underneath. Spins out, has it stolen. Here comes Brooke Williams. Outlet to Taylor Smith. Taylor goes right-hander. Can't get it in. Loose ball. Wildcats come up with it. Outlet to Paige Smith. Perhach on Smith. She drives, pulls up, shoots. It's no good. Loose ball. Rebound Zentz. Zentz gets caught in the corner. An outlet to Taylor Smith, and they settle everything down and relax the press. Taylor brings it up. Minute 34 to go in the first. Glatfeldy in the left corner. She lobs inside. Brooke Williams shot to score.
Great ball movement. Interior passing there by Perlock. Finds Williams for the 15-foot jump shot.
Smith, they run the weave. Weaver on the post. Back to Smith, she does a step back. Air ball. Rebound Cougars. Here comes Brooke Williams. Outlet. Stolen by Paige Smith. Here come the Wildcats back. Paige is accidentally tripped.
Yep.
And she goes down. That's going to go against Williams.
Yep. Fourth team foul. So baseline out of bounds with full 30-second shot clock. Grace Williams checks back into the game. Gives Taylor Smith a break. And the contingent of Wildcats. Anybody new? Number 4 for the Wildcats.
Robbins to inbound. From underneath her own basket. Into Paige in the corner. Paige, she dribbles baseline, spins off the pick, into the paint. She kicks it out to Robbins. Robbins relaxes back out front. Sets up a new play as she looks to Coach Murphy. On the left side to Hudson. Hudson drives down underneath. Into the paint, shot in and out. Rebound, Brooke Williams.
Great post move there by Cam Seltzer. Just couldn't get it to go down.
Glatfeldy shoots from way out front. It's off to the right. Rebound, Cougars. Shot knocked out of bounds. Blocked shot on the Cougars shot by the Wildcats. It'll be Cougars ball.
Paige Smith takes a quick breather for the Wildcats. Got to get it in. And they do.
Zentz fakes the shot, drives, kicks it out. Glatfeldy shoots. Smith, nothing but net. Glatfeldy drains the tray to retake the lead. Underneath, beautiful feed, caught into the basket. Another shot, no good. Rebound Cougars and out the buzzer. That's the end of 8 minutes. The first period is in the books, and the Cougars take it to the bench with a 13-11 lead. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
At Vermont Country Kitchen, one recent diner summed it up perfectly.
Small-town diner with awesome food and great service.
Vermont Country Kitchen is located on Water Street in downtown Vermont. Open weekdays 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Remember when Grandma used to say, if you're looking for a great restaurant, follow the locals. And that's exactly what you'll find at Vermont Country Kitchen. A wonderful mixture of out-of-town guests, travelers up and down Route 15, and the locals who love Country Kitchen's award-winning roasted chicken. Homemade cooking at its finest, with lots of sweets and goodies at the counter to go. Country Kitchen is a great place for birthday parties, meetings, or just to take the family when you're out and about. Their huge menu has something for everybody, and their warm country home atmosphere and small-town charm will take you back to simpler times. Thermont Country Kitchen, satisfying and delicious. You'll feel right at home at Thermont Country Kitchen. Thermont Country Kitchen is
All right, we're back with you live. The Wildcats inbound. They have the ball stolen by Taylor Smith. She goes up with a right-hander. No, she doesn't go up. She kicks it to Brooke Williams in the lane. Brooke shoots. Ball's on the floor. There's a scramble. Wildcats come up with it. Rifle pass underneath. Turn. Shot is partially blocked. Scramble for it. Wildcats get it.
Peyton Davis makes an appearance for the Cougars and into post.
Robbins off the screen, gets double teamed, dribbles out of it. She goes hard to the basket. Gladfeldy steals it. Outlet. Here's Perhatch. Perhatch goes up with it. She misses. Loose ball rebound. There's a scramble for it. Still on the floor. Now everybody hits the deck, and there's a whistle.
Held ball. Stays with Catoctin. Boy, a lot of activity. A lot of physical play. These young ladies are getting after it.
We've got 2 substitutions for the Cougars. Looks like Zentz comes in, and
Brooke Williams reappears.
thank you. Into Grace. Grace does the runner. Off the glass, in and out. Rebound, Wildcats. Tied up by Williams.
Another
jump ball. Possession arrow, Williamsport.
Wow.
They are battling down underneath.
Sure are. And somehow Williamsport's only got 1 foul called against them. And we're into the second quarter already.
Robbins brings it up. Bounce pass to the left side. Seltzer with it. Looks for the cutter. It's not there. Over to Levasseur. She goes off the pick. There's a shot from three-point land. In and out. Up in the air. They get the roll. Another shot put back. Rebound Williams. Taylor Smith brings it up and stops right at the top of the key. Cougars slowing it down. Taylor Smith drives. She has her shot blocked. Loose ball. Robbins has it. She brings it down court quickly. Straight to the hoop. Kick out. Three-pointer. It's good.
Hudson.
Number 4, Laurel Hudson.
Off the bench for Coach Murphy.
With the tray. Down on the left side. Zentz off the pick. She goes up. She shoots and is fouled. So Rebecca will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with her team down by 1.
Emerson Shank picks up the foul, and Williamsport was back to their player-to-player defense there, and Catoctin wisely dribbled it, attacked the rim.
Off the glass, it's good.
I don't think Rebecca typically makes her foul shots that way, but she's happy.
A free throw bank shot. Tied up at 14 apiece at the 5:54 mark of the first half. And that one was too hard, but not hard enough to bank.
Yeah.
Rebound Wildcats, they bring it up. Looking underneath, Giampo. Giampo to Hudson. Hudson to Paige Smith. Paige Smith gets doubled. Over to Hudson. Hudson pulls up. She has it knocked out of bounds. Referee's a little confused. He doesn't know which way to call it.
He's asking for help.
He's asking for help.
It's hard for a top official to overrule this, though. Interesting discussion.
Crowd getting on him about it. But Cougars ball, they get it right.
Yep. Good
we
work.
saw it. It's right in front of us.
Yep.
Taylor Smith. Gladfeldy brings it up. Over to Taylor Smith. Bounce pass on the wing. She drives baseline. Pulls up. Shoots on the runner. No good. Loose ball. Rebound Wildcats. Here comes Robbins down the left side.
Taylor's getting to the rim, just unable to finish those layups.
Smith draws a double team, fires it over to Robbins. Bounce pass inside, beautiful feed, and Giampo scores.
Good find by Robbins. Paige Smith, a nice pass out of the double team. Started the scramble on Catoctin's defense. They're unable to cover the low post. Another
three. And a three-pointer.
Caden just enough room to get that shot off. Catoctin regains the lead by 1.
Running the weave. Smith gets covered. They lose the ball. Turn around quick. It's loose ball on the floor. Wildcats come up with it. Robbins backs it out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. She drives, pulls up in the paint, feeds underneath, and a score by Emerson Shank.
Again, another nice drive and dish by Robbins.
Shot way out front, no good by Brooke Williams. Rebound Wildcats. Paige Smith brings it down. Smith wants the ball. Guarded hard by Zentz. Hudson, top of the key. Over to Paige, off the pick. She shoots, too long. Loose ball, rebound. Wildcats, they get a fresh one. Robbins resets the play, calls it from out front. Drifts right, lobs inside to Smith. Smith goes, she draws a triple team. Kicks it back out to the free throw line. Shot from three-point land, out. No good, rebound Brooke Williams. Brooke pushes it hard. She fires inside to Zentz. Zentz shoots. It doesn't go.
Grace Williams,
It's
actually.
Grace Williams, right.
Yep.
And she'll shoot two.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed with Catocton's defense. Zentz is basically face guarding Paige Smith. What do I mean by that? She's in no help situation, following her all over the court. And then if she needs help, there's somebody always there, for a teammate, to help double team Paige or pick her up off the screens, but they are really limiting Paige Smith's touches here in the first half.
Grace makes the first one. Coach Murphy brings 5 players in for a 5-player full substitution. Grace misses the second one. Rebound Wildcats.
He knows there's a lot of energy being exerted here tonight. He's going deep into the bench.
Kluse, bounce pass inside. Weaver, behind the back, Kluse. Back to Weaver. Weaver pivots. Guarded hard by Grace Williams. On the line, a whistle, and Ellie Levasseur loses it on a turnover. Cougars ball. Into Glotfeldy. She brings it up. 2:51 to go in the first half, tied at 18 apiece. Zentz over to Glotfeldy. She fakes the three, kicks it back to Zentz. In the corner, Grace Williams back to Glotfeldy. Glotfeldy lobs, 10-footers, blocked, and it looks like Levasseur going to draw the foul. It's going to send a smiling Grace Williams to the free throw line.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty clean block. They called it off the arm.
Ooh, in and out. Taylor Smith checks back in. The red-faced Rebecca Zentz gets a rest.
Well-needed rest.
She misses the both. The putback is good. Whoa!
Williams keeps that ball alive, tips it to herself, and then finishes the play. Cougars by 2.
Shot underneath, in and out, loose ball. Taylor Smith has it. She goes hard up the right side. She'll take it all the way. She always does, and she scores. Oh no, that's a traveling violation on Taylor Smith, no basket.
Taylor showing just a little bit of frustration because she's not able to get the shots to fall, and then that one did, but it was ruled traveling prior to the shot.
Smith drawing. Out there, Levasseur. Hand off to Smith on a whistle. Traveling violation, and they fix that one.
The same referee returns the favor.
That's what's known as a makeup call. All right, there's the inbound. Taylor Smith brings it up. 1:55 to go in the half. Cougars have a 2-point lead and the ball. Taylor Smith right to the top of the key. Over to Perhatch. Back around. Taylor Smith penetrates. She goes up. Oh! There we go. Off the glass scores. Down the left side they go. Kick out. Robbins out front. She turns and looks at Coach Murphy. Now she's back in it. She comes through the back door. Nothing there. Robbins off the screen. Over to Smith. Smith backs it out. She goes hard. Dribble drive. Kicks it out to Robbins. Robbins on the left side, baseline drive. Bounce pass off the foot of Grace Williams. They'll call a kick.
Yep. Shot clock will move from 3 seconds to 15 due to the kick violation on the Cougars.
And it was inadvertent. They put 30 on. No, now it's fixed. It's 15 now. I guess the clock has to go up 30 and down 15, huh?
I'm not sure what their controls are.
All right, Smith to inbound. Into the corner. Cluse, shot. Robbins misses. Ball's on the floor. Wildcats come up with it. Paige Smith with the fade. She gets the roll.
Paige deep on the block, and that turnaround fadeaway jumper to make enough space, able to knock that one down.
20 seconds on the shot clock, 46 in the game. First half, that is. Flotfeldy from three-point land, no good. Loose ball tipped up in the air. Wildcats will get it. So they'll have the ball down by 2 with 38 seconds on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock.
Yep. See if they take their time and try to run as much as they can. Give Catoctin very little.
Robbins in the corner, wide open, shot from three-point land. It's off, but it goes right into the hands of the Wildcats. Robbins with the hook, and she gets the scoop shot. Tie game with 15 seconds to go in the half. Cougars playing for the last basket. Taylor Smith goes left-hander. Oh, she's fouled at the 6-second mark. So Taylor Smith will go to the free throw line to try to give her team a chance to take a lead to the dressing room.
Another strong drive by Taylor. Little lower body contact there by the Wildcats.
Way too hard to the left. Smith misses the first one. She'll shoot one.
Watch Paige Smith in this situation. She's really strong, can throw up that long shot.
4 seconds, 3. Robbins all the way down quickly. She gets in there looking underneath. She can't get it up in the air. And the buzzer expires with 23-22. Catoctin takes a 1-point lead to the dressing room here at halftime in Catoctin High School. We'll be right back after this.
Fitness is the perfect way to stay in shape. From either home or work, Anytime Fitness at their line is always close by, and they're open 24/7. They can tailor a personalized training program to fit your workout needs. Anytime Fitness can also match a membership and payment plan that will be flexible enough for your on-the-go lifestyle. You'll have a 24-hour equipped fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment designed to sculpt and tune you into shape. And when you're away from the third line area, your membership guarantees you access to any of the over 1,000 clubs worldwide. Visit the 130 Redford Road Starter program today. Now you can stay healthy anytime with Anytime Fitness. This can be a busy time of year, running around getting ready for company, visiting friends, or spending time enjoying family. We are all too familiar with a growing list of errands that need our attention. Gary Parker knows how busy life can get, and so he makes sure that your convenience and a great haircut are first on the list. Call Gary Parker today. Gary Parker has hours to accommodate any busy schedule. 301-305-7895.
Hey everyone, Gary the Barber is open for business. Just call 301-305-7895 to make an appointment right away. That's 301-305-7895. Get a great haircut today. All right, we are back live at halftime at Catoctin High School where the Lady Cougars have a slim 1-point lead, 23-22 over Williamsport. Coach, how was that first half look?
Well, defense, just impressive defense. Coach Murphy's Wildcats switching between a player-to-player defense and a 1-2-2 zone, I think kind of caught Catoctin a little off guard. but then they were able to work Kaden Glodfeldy free, and she knocked down a couple of shots there in the second quarter. Taylor Smith started to complete some of her drives, so I think the Catoctin offense is going to start to hit their stride. On the Williamsport side, it's the non-Paige Smith game. I think she might have 2 points, maybe 4 if I missed one, but Catoctin is doing an exceptional job of not only limiting her shots, limiting her touches, and Amelia Robbins, the point guard, is picking up the slack and driving and dishing, has some great assists off of driving layups and then handing it off to a post player. And then reserve player Laura Hudson comes in and knocks down a big 3 here late in the second quarter to close the gap a little bit. But both teams, defense has kind of been their answer anyway. Catoctin comes into the game giving up on average 38 points a game.
Right. We're at 22 at the half.
The Wildcats average 53. So they're knocking them a little bit off pace.
Yes.
The Wildcats give up 33 per game.
Yeah. The Cougars are only 10 away.
Actually doing very well.
Yeah.
So if you're Coach Entwistle, you've got to be happy with your play. And I'll tell you what, for a young squad, bunch of 10th and 11th graders, they do have some seniors. Their defense is amazing. They are so well coached. They almost know what the play is off of the first pass from the Wildcats because they're getting under screens. They're doubling Paige Smith whenever she touches the ball.
She got trapped a lot.
Yeah, Taylor Smith, if you watch her, she's just kind of hanging back in the middle. I know she's assigned to somebody, but she's always in the help position and then closing out on the ball or on her player. But this is a great game plan by the Catoctin coaching staff defending the Wildcats and Paige Smith.
So what do you think Coach Murphy's going to do to get out of this, to shake Paige Smith loose?
I think he needs to isolate her. Instead of running her through screens, which attracts the attention of teammates, just clear the floor and bring her over here on a one-on-one side. Because she elevates very well on her jump shot. She's not afraid to go down and mix it up on the post against guards and even forwards because she can fade away the one shot. She probably faded back almost 5 feet and elevates very well on that jump shot, which for girls, you don't always see a lot of what we call jump shot action. You know, they get off the floor maybe an inch or two. She's a good 6 to 8 inches off the floor. So I think he needs to isolate her, try to force the defense to go guard somebody else on the other side of the floor and let her go a little one-on-one.
And Brooke Williams not getting a lot of touches down underneath, but with them shooting well from the outside, that's the secret right there. So they're going to have to continue to shoot well from the outside in the second half.
Yeah, and basically what Brooke has done, she's created her own offense on the offensive rebound and then putback, and then she did have the one open look against the zone. If Catoctin starts to really slow things down and pass that ball around and pick apart that 1-2-2 zone of the Wildcats, I think Brooke's going to see a lot of open looks from that elbow area.
Yeah, and Glodfeldy leads the team in trays. She's 15 to 55 coming in for 27%. Yeah. So I think they're going to try to shake her open as much as possible.
Yep, and she had a big night over at Linganore, hitting some threes. Taylor Smith driving the ball. And one thing, too, I want to add, Taylor Smith on the defensive end, she gets from that help position. She really undercuts a lot of passes and gets steals and off the other way. She's just so athletic, so quick. Yeah, hard to believe she's a 10th grader. I feel like we've been talking about her forever, and we got forever yet to talk about her.
And the problem with Taylor Smith on the other side, on the offensive board, is that she's fearless. She'll drive on every possession, and she has a hard time making the basket because she's getting fouled all the way in, but they're not going to call it.
Yeah, a lot of contact, a lot of physical play. Williamsport plays physical. They put it this way, that's what it takes to survive deep into the playoffs. And the Wildcats and Coach Murphy know that, and those young ladies are schooled, and I can imagine their practices, they get after it too. I don't know if you noticed, Amelia Robbins has a big shiner on her one eye.
No, I didn't notice.
Probably a nice elbow,
from
practice and stuff. Yeah. So the physicality, and I'll tell you what, Catoctin's step for step with them, and even the 9th grader Brooke Williams in there battling against the senior Weaver, Seltzer, and then 10th grader Shank is also one of the physical players for the Wildcats. So this is just so much fun to watch these players put so much into it. I mean, great athletes just getting after it, well coached.
And error-free ball as well. We've seen
very few turnovers,
right?
And foul count stayed low. I think
nobody in foul trouble.
The only shots they went to the foul line for were in the act of shooting. We didn't get into the bonus.
Right.
So very clean game.
All right, we'll step aside for our last break. We've got 2 minutes until the opening inbound of the second half. We'll be right back.
Here's the Cool Oldies 1450 AM forecast. For tonight, we're going to have cloudy skies. Our low will be around 46 degrees. For Wednesday, we'll start out with cloudy skies, but then it will gradually become mostly sunny. Our high will be near 68 degrees. And for Wednesday night, you can expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 52 degrees. From the Cool Oldies 1450 AM Weather Center, I'm Keith Maloney.
1/3 of Americans have stopped attending church since 2020. This is Matt's Day with Freedom's Call. Government officials imposed COVID-19 restrictions against houses of worship about 3 years ago. As a result, these restrictions have apparently precipitated an overall decline in religious worship attendance. In fact, a recent study reveals that approximately 1 in 3 Americans have stopped attending in-person church services since the lockdowns in 2020. The data showed that only 13% of Americans reported attending in-person worship services in the summer of 2020. This increased to 27% by the spring of 2022, but the rates of worship attendance were still lower than they were before the pandemic and subsequent lockdowns. The lockdowns had a negative impact on our communities, and many churches closed at the time of the greatest need. Churches are the source of hope and help to hurting people. Stay informed at Liberty Council's website, lc.org.
All right, we are back live. The Cougars have inbound. There's a Taylor Smith drive, and it's blocked, tied up, jump ball, possession error to Wildcats.
Great defense there by the Wildcats. Seltzer just held her position. Taylor Smith really didn't have room.
So we start out physical just like we ended as Robbins brings it up midcourt, drifts right. Looking for Hudson. Off the pick, Robbins. She picks up her dribble. Looking for help, she gets it. Over to Paige Smith. Beautiful feed underneath, and she can't put the basket in. The loose ball knocked out of bounds will go back to Williamsport.
I'm going to credit Grace Williams to that. I think she actually got her finger on that shot and kind of pushed it in against the rim so it didn't get up over.
Okay, because that was a beautiful feed from Paige Smith inside to Emerson Shank. All right, here we go. Inbound by Wildcats. Robbins, she kicks it out front. Kloos has it. Knocked away. Here comes the Cougars. Stolen by Brooke Williams. She goes up with a left-hander and misses. Rebound, Grace Williams. She kicks it out. Stolen by Wildcats. On the floor. Scramble. Jump ball. Cougars will get it.
Credit Brooke Williams for trying the left-hand layup there, attempting it on the left side, but that's one you just wanted to finish it and move on. Held ball back to the Cougars with 25 on the shot clock.
Step back shot, it's good! There's that slack building lady we were talking about.
Big shot by Caden there on the step back three. She's only a 10th grader, Michael.
Wow. We found out about her last year at the state championship, didn't we?
Yep.
Paige Smith from three-point land. It's an air ball. Rebound Wildcats. They get it. Smith goes baseline. Pull up fingertip roll. Knocked away. Robbins shoots in and out. Again, the putback and a foul on the Cougars. That's going to send the big girl, number 24, Emerson Shank.
No. Paige Smith. It was Paige down there getting those rebounds. Fouled by Taylor Smith.
So Smith will shoot 2.
If that's on Paige, that's at least her second. Thought she got one early in the first half.
She misses the first one too hard off the back iron. Smith to shoot 1 with her team down by 4 in the third period. Got it off the glass. Bank shot.
Williamsport back to their man-to-man defense.
Glatfeldy
third quarter.
Fires it down on the left side. Zentz back out to Caden. Zentz looks. She shoots in and out. Up in the air is the ball. Wildcats have it. Paige Smith down the right side. And now Smith is tripped and falls to the deck. We've got a whistle. It's going to go on Grace Williams on the push.
Grace Williams, her first, team second.
Smith to inbound from underneath. Into Shank.
Screen the screener. Yep.
Shank to Smith. She shoots from inside the arc. It's good.
Well-designed play there, but Coach Murphy and his Wildcats, well executed.
Taylor Smith brings it up. Shouts out the play. Points down on the left side. High post, Brooke Williams back to Smith. She drives. Right-hander. It's in.
Boy, she gets going downhill. She is hard to stop.
Robbins to the corner. Shot from the corner. In and out. Loose reball. Brooke Williams has it. Down the right side, Brooke goes. She pulls back. Hands off to Taylor. Taylor back to Williams. Zentz has it. They reset. Glatfeldy lobs inside. And it looks like, I think Taylor Smith is hitting the back of the head. It's inadvertent contact, but it is a whistle. And the Cougars will inbound as Taylor grabs the back of her head. Yeah, she's all right.
Had to adjust their ponytail holder. Robbins with the foul.
Nice defense on the inbound by number 22, McKenna Weaver, to knock it away.
I wish Taylor would just hold it a little longer and throw the lob to Brooke Williams, who was fading away after that screen.
Wide open cutter knocked away again. So twice in a row they try to get the cutter, and the Wildcats defense holds on the inbound play. Out front to Williams. She's got it. She drives. Kick out to Zentz. Zentz to Taylor, top of the key. She resets. They isolate. She lobs inside, knocked back. Taylor goes in and kicks it back to Williams. Williams fakes, drives to the basket, shoots, and she's fouled hard. So Brooke will shoot 2.
A little two-player game over here on this side right in front of us. Taylor Smith and Brooke Williams, you could see them communicating with each other.
And they smiled and had a few words after the foul.
Yep.
Oh, in and out. 28-25, Cougars by 3. Brooke Williams to shoot 1. 4:55 to go in the third. Got it. Robbins brings it up. Guarded by Taylor Smith. Down on the right side to Smith. Smith goes down. And we've got a whistle and a foul on Smith. That's going to go on Zentz on the push.
Her first, team's third.
Yep, Page trying to split the trap there. Defense call with a foul.
Smith shoots from way out front. It's too far. Rebound Cougars. Here comes Taylor Smith. She's looking. She kicks it out. No look. Lotfeldy with the three. It's short. Smith has the rebound and then loses the handle. And then she wraps it up. Loose ball. No. That's a jump ball. Possession arrow Wildcats.
Boy, you can just feel the intensity sitting there.
Yeah.
And that held ball goes over to the Wildcats.
Into Robbins. Down by 4. The Wildcats bring it up. Robbins at midcourt. Guarded by Smith. Off the pick she runs. Out front. Straight into the lane. A traveling violation against Levasseur.
Yep. Tried to create just a little too much. Coach Murphy goes to his bench, brings back Seltzer, along with the sharpshooter Laura Hudson, and number 22, McKenna Weaver, into the game for the Wildcats.
Glotfeldy brings it up midcourt, down on the left side, hands off to Smith. Smith looking. She goes crossover, loses it, lobs it inside. Brooke Williams has the ball knocked away from behind, stolen by Hudson. Hudson out to McCluce. Cluse down the right side. Paige Smith tries to drive and fire inside. She pulls up, shoots, rims in and out. Rebound Brooke Williams and a foul underneath. It's going to go against the Wildcats.
Wildcats foul number 22, McKenna Weaver.
That'll be the third team foul on the Wildcats. Three
Tied up
also
at
on the Cougars here midway through the third quarter.
Cougars to inbound. Taylor Smith. Guarded by Cluse. She brings it up. Slowly. Right hand dribble. Fires it on the right side to Zentz. Zentz looking underneath. They're fronting Brooke Williams underneath. And now it's knocked away and stolen. Williams gets it back. Brooke caught. She fires over. Zentz shoots the three. It's out. Loose ball. Here come the Wildcats. Smith, no look.
What a pass.
Beautiful feed on the no look. Rifles the right hand hook shot underneath.
Paige Smith on the transition, driving pass, finds Seltzer for the layup.
Zentz from the three, outside, no good. Loose ball and a whistle. Let's see who gets the call on that one.
Good. 13.
Number 13, Kim Seltzer, her second, team's fourth.
So it's going to go against Seltzer. Cougars will get the ball. Down by 2 at the 3:10 mark of the third. Perhatch on the inside cutter has it knocked away. Wildcats come up with the turnover.
Timeout, Cougars. Looks like a full timeout.
29-27, Cougars by 2. Wildcats have the ball.
Wow. It's just back and forth, but only 6 points for the Cougars, 5 points for the Wildcats this quarter.
In the second half.
Yep.
And that's something.
And
it
what,
has
2
been
minutes left in the
frenetic.
third quarter.
It's been frenetic. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
just back
The
and
pace,
forth, up
the
and down.
intensity.
Physical.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but it might come down to foul shots. Both teams are working towards that bonus. Well, the one.
If that's the case, the Williamsport team, the better free throw shooter, they shoot 90. They have Laurel Hudson leads the team at 93%.
Yeah. As a team, they're 66%, which for high school young ladies, that's a
pretty good
team percentage.
Well, look at the Cougars' free throw percentage for the Cougars, 53%. Cluse down the right side, bounce pass to Smith. She looks, fires it out front to Seltzer. Seltzer dribbles left, has it stolen by Taylor Smith. She's got wide open breakaway, and she misses the layup.
You could see her footing was just not right. Her stride was off. stepped out of bounds. Good trap there by the Cougars. And the Wildcats step on the sideline.
I think Taylor's just really exhausted. She looks tired.
And yeah, there's a little frustration in her eyes too. But she won't quit.
No,
we know
she
that.
won't. Down on the right side, Zentz. She looks, gets a cutter into Glatfeldy. Glatfeldy back to Williams. She shoots. It's good.
Great pass. And Brooke took her time, knocked down that mid-range jumper.
Klus over to Robbins. Robbins to Smith. Smith back to Robbins. Now out front, Seltzer. Right side, Shank has it. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Behind the back, Klus. She fires it over. In the corner, 2 seconds, 1 second. There's a shot at the buzzer. No good. Rebound on the floor is the ball. Tie up, jump ball. Cougars will get it. Possession arrow.
Yep. Paige Smith back into the game for the Wildcats.
That was a short rest.
Yep. Can't afford too many empty possessions if you're the Wildcats.
Who came out? Hudson? Yeah. All right. Taylor Smith brings it up slowly. Guarded by Klus. Down on the left side they go. Glatfeldy inside to Zentz. Zentz, they skip pass, step back. It's short. Loose ball, rebound, stolen.
Good hands.
Cougars have it.
Good.
And Robbins with the steal of her own. Robbins backs out. Skip pass, cross court, Klus. Inside, underneath. Shank turns and shoots, no good. Underneath, rebound, Cougars come up with it. Now tied up, ripped away and stolen, and then tied up again, jump ball. Lots of physicality down there underneath. My goodness, almost looks like a rugby scrum, doesn't it?
The ladies are not afraid to get on the floor. That basketball matters to them.
Seltzer to inbound. 1:04 to go into Paige Smith. Paige, tied up, shot, blocked. Cougars come up with it. Glatfeldy, she rifles it out to Smith. Taylor goes right-hander, has it knocked out of bounds, and they're going to call Wildcats ball.
The coach is going to give her a
break. In comes Perhatch, and Taylor Smith's got to get a rest.
Yep, less than a minute to play in the third quarter. Great time. Give her a little extended break here this last minute, and then you have the quarter break.
Robbins, she goes right, looking for the give and go underneath. Shot is foul on Seltzer's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Grace Williams picked up the foul.
31-27, Cougars by 4. Seltzer to shoot two. Got it.
Big foul shot.
Almost like a two-hand free throw. Kind of a right hand, two-hand push.
And she uses all 10 seconds of that allotted time
Yes,
to get a foul shot off.
She leans way down, squats way down, and then shoots, and that one rims in and out. Rebound, Glatfeldy. Caden brings it up slowly. Over to Perhatch. She goes baseline. No. Has it stolen away. Outlet to Klus. Klus goes right hand. No good. Rebound, Robbins. Tied up. She gets out of there. Robbins back out front. Resets the offense.
10 on the play clock. Shot clock's off.
Smith working for the last shot. She goes up. Fade away. It's no good. Rebound, Cougars. Shot at the buzzer, no good.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
So Brooke Williams throws up a prayer. It doesn't go. And the score at the end of 3 periods of action here at Catoctin High School, the Lady Cougars 31, the Lady Wildcats 28. We'll be right back.
News, weather, traffic, school delays and cancellations. At Cool 1450 AM, one of our most important resources is FrederickScanner.com. Live traffic cams, weather cams, city and county resources, police, fire and rescue. Anyone living, working, or traveling in and around Frederick should bookmark FrederickScanner.com on their PC or go to their Facebook page and download the mobile app today. FrederickScanner.com. A live information window to Frederick County.
All right, we are back. There's 8 minutes on the clock, separating one of these teams from a W, and the Cougars have the ball. 3-pointer, in and out, up in the air. Wildcats have it. Paige Smith. Oh, stolen by Gladfelder. She picks Smith's pocket and then misses the layup.
Another left-handed attempt on the left-hand side by the Cougars. Unable to go.
Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Wildcats ball. Some real key missed scoring opportunities there on steals by Catoctin. Could come back to haunt them later. Robbins. She goes right into the paint, kicks out. Smith from out front, in.
Hudson.
So Paige Smith gets a tray.
Laurel Hudson, Michael.
Oh, sorry, Hudson. I can't read that number on her jersey.
Interestingly, Coach Murphy started Hudson this quarter instead of Klus. Great move by Coach.
A whistle on Smith. She's going to draw the foul. Taylor looks at Gladfelder.
Laurel Hudson, her second, team's fifth.
No, wait. It's Cougars ball.
Yeah, foul on Hudson.
All right, so the foul's on Hudson. Lob inside. Williams shoots. It's good. Beautiful setup. Brooke Williams with the 5-footer, and it's nothing but net.
Michael, the foul line's 15 feet.
Okay, so that's 10 feet.
15. She was on the foul line.
Was she really? I thought she was inside. All right. And then a whistle and a foul against Paige Smith. It's going to go against Zenz on Paige Smith.
Her third.
Check that. Taylor Smith's third foul for the Cougars.
Oh, he was signaling 1-and-1. No, wasn't 1-and-1. Okay. And a
5 count. Wow.
Is that the 5-second?
5-second count.
All right.
Failed to get the ball inbounds. Great defense by Catoctin. Forces that turnover.
Out comes Shank. Into the game comes McKenna Weaver. Smith brings it up. Over to Zenz. Gladfelder in the corner. Bounce pass inside to Brooke Williams. She has it knocked away. She turns and shoots and she's fouled. And Brooke Williams is just getting hammered down low.
Well, I'll tell you what, as soon as Coach Entwistle saw the matchup of Weaver on Brooke, it's like post her up, we're getting it in there. And that's exactly what you did, and she earned the foul.
Oh, short. And she grabs her head and says, oh no. She pulled the trigger on that one a little quickly. And it hit the front of the rim. Didn't even make it up over the rim. 33-31. Cougars up by 2. Brooke Williams to shoot 1. Good elevation that time, but it doesn't go. Rebound Weaver. Robbins brings it up for the Wildcats. Down on the right side to Smith. Paige Smith out front to Seltzer. Seltzer to Robbins. Paige from the corner. She shoots. Air ball. Put back is good as Seltzer was camped out right in the base. Tie game, 33 up. Glatfeldy brings it up. Down on the left side, Grace Williams. Over to Brooke Williams. Knocked away. Zentz comes up with it. Glatfeldy, she goes into the lane. Kicks it out off the leg of Grace Williams, and the Wildcats come up with another turnover. Robbins with a chance to give her team the lead right here. She drives in. Gets trapped underneath. Fires it out front to Hudson. Hudson. Robbins from the corner, too far. Here comes Glatfeldy on the break. Oh, traveling, no, double dribble
violation.
On Glatfeldy.
30-second timeout. Coach Entwistle, their second timeout called.
5:27 to go in the game. We're knotted up at 33 apiece. This one's going to go all the way down to the wire.
Yeah, and both teams are working their way towards that foul shot bonus. Williamsport's sitting at 16 fouls, so none to give till Catoctin gets to the line. Now they just added a sixth one on the home side.
Neither team has any to give.
So now they took it off.
Oh, yeah,
so
you're
they're
right.
confusing me, but I think it's 5.
I think we should wait.
So, yeah, we'll leave it there. So, and yeah, I'm going to track the foul shots here down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. So with 5:27 to play, it's all knotted up between these two West Powers, the 1A West Cougars and the 2A West Wildcats.
Paige Smith with the ball, hands off to Hudson. Hudson stops, picks up her dribble. She pivots. Back over to Cluse. Cluse to Robbins. Robbins backs out. Robbins, she goes crossover, kicks it underneath, wide open. Great pass, in and out, loose ball, rebound Cougars.
Great look, just unable to finish it. Brooke Williams comes down with the defensive rebound.
Down the left side, Taylor Smith. Bounce pass inside, and it gets away from her, and the Wildcats come up with it. Robbins in the corner to Paige Smith. She pulls up, back out front. Robbins has it. She rifles it over to Shank. Shank loses it. Paige Smith has it. Back out front to Robbins. She turns and looks at Coach Murphy, and now they're ready. Robbins off the Shank pick. She goes left-hander. It's no good. Shank's camped out, gets the putback. No good. And then Paige Smith picks the pocket for the steal. She turns and shoots, and it's no good. Loose ball, jump ball, possession arrow Wildcats. Wow. Great playing by the Wildcats down underneath.
Yeah, great defense by the Cougars. They're just unable to clear it. Here's a Williamsport full timeout.
We'll step aside, be right back after this message from our sponsors. All right, we are back. Time is in on the floor. 33-33, tie game. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Wildcats ball. Into a wide open Seltzer, and she scores.
Great design play again. I think they ran that one in the first half. The same result.
Taylor Smith on the runner. It doesn't go. Loose ball up in the air. Brooke Williams comes down with it. Grace Williams, she rifles it out and loses it out of bounds. on a bad pass to Gottfeldi.
Yeah, just couldn't get the angle to get it out to Caden, who was standing outside the arc.
Shank into Robbins. Robbins brings it up with her team up by 2. Robbins lobs it inside to Shank. Shank, she pivots, dribbles once, hands off. Here comes Robbins. She pivots. Smith goes baseline. Loose ball in the paint. She shoots, and she gets the basket. Timeout.
Timeout. 30-second. Coach Murphy quickly after that ball went in. He's up now 2 possessions, 2 scores, 37-33.
3:28 to go in the game. Williamsport leads it by 4 now.
And you see the seniors taking over here in the last 4 minutes of the game. That senior leadership, boy.
Yes, it is. And I am so impressed with the Wildcats battling down underneath. There's no give up in that team.
Paige Smith continues to battle even though she's not having the highest of scoring nights like she's used to. But great passes. Right there, that little turnaround jumper in the middle of the lane. The ability to fade away and knock it down, impressive.
Taylor Smith brings it up, guarded by Kluse. Shot from out front, it's good! Brooke Williams with the tray.
And just as we talk about the seniors for Williamsport, the freshman from Catoctin knocks down a huge 3 to cut it to a 1-point game.
Paige Smith, bounce pass out front to Shank. Shank to Kluse. Over to Paige Smith. Smith, she wants to go between the legs twice. Over to Robbins, lob inside, stolen by Gottfeldi. No, that's Brooke Williams on the steal.
Brooke again, yep. Great defensive play.
Up front to Williams, she goes in, drags her foot, slide shot doesn't go. Rebound Seltzer. So Brooke taking over out here now for Catoctin. Robbins with the ball. 2:27 to go. They lead it by 1. The Wildcats do. They have the ball. Shank down to Robbins in the corner. Robbins dribbles out. Skip pass over to Shank.
5 on the shot clock. Got to go.
3, 2, 1. She shoots at the buzzer. It doesn't go. Rebound Perhatch. Taylor Smith goes hard. Right-hander. She goes straight to the basket, and she's fouled. Taylor will shoot 2.
Wildcats foul on number 1.
So that was almost the same play where she got the traveling call the last time. This time she really dragged that pivot foot.
Taylor Smith.
And that's number 3
Correction, team
fouls
7.
against Robbins.
Taylor Smith shooting 2.
In and out, no good. Taylor Smith to shoot 1 with her team down by 1 at the 2:02 mark of this game. She needs this basket. Got it. It rolls and drops. Tie game, 37-37. 2 minutes on the clock. Wildcats have the ball. Here they come down the right side. Robbins. She looks out front to Shank. Shank to Hudson. Hudson, they run the weave. Robbins pulls up, shoots too far off to the right into the hands of Shank, and she puts it in for the bucket.
Emerson Shank, great inside position on that offensive rebound and finishes the putback.
Taylor has the ball knocked away. Cougars will get it back as it goes into the Cougars bench.
Laurel Hudson, great defense on the perimeter there. Just challenging Taylor Smith on the perimeter.
Gottfeldi comes back into the game. Zench goes out. Perhatch to inbound from her own bench. Into Taylor Smith out front. Over to Gottfeldi. Looking. She lobs inside. Grace Williams shoots. She's fouled. And Kim Seltzer arguing with the referee on that one.
And I looked over at Coach Murphy, and he was telling her no, it was a foul.
So that's going to send Grace Williams to the free throw line now, down by 2 at the 1:26 mark. Oh! It went down inside the rim, popped out, rolled spun for a moment, and out it came. Got it. 1 point lead. Wildcats have the ball and the lead. Robbins down the right side, guarded by Taylor Smith. Timeout, Kevin Murphy.
His third timeout, a 30-second timeout. He wants to make sure they get into the right set.
And protect that ball.
Yep.
They have to come away with points here. At the 1 minute mark, there's going to be 3 more possessions. Roughly.
Give or take. Yep. At the pace it's been playing now, Coach Murphy's team, the Wildcats are slowing it down, working the shot clock under 10. Catoctin, on the other hand, as soon as they get a look, they're going. So now, with the foul trouble that the Wildcats are in, they're now up to 18 fouls.
So we're in bonus.
It's a good plan for the Cougars to drive and try to draw the fouls.
All right, here we go.
Shot.
Robbins to inbound in front of the scorer's table. She lobs it into Shank. Robbins brings it out front as they set the offense. Bounce pass. Paige Smith on the right side. Out front. Smith has it now. She goes left. Between the legs. Looking. She drives in. Kicks it. Knocked away. Great defense by Brooke Williams.
Yeah. It was a good find by Paige Smith. Seltzer was down there, but Brooke, just a great play to deflect that pass. 7 on the shot clock for the Wildcats.
Good D by the Cougars. Shank has it. Robbins, she's out front, 6 seconds. Beautiful
dish.
no-look underneath. Seltzer shoots and is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Cougar foul on number 25, Brooke Williams, her second, team's 6th. Cam Seltzer.
Cougars with 1 to give now. Seltzer to shoot 2. Got it. As you said earlier, free throw shooting is going to win this game. That opens up a 2-point lead now. 40-38 Wildcats at the 58-second mark. A chance to make it 3 right here. And she does. Clutch free throws by Seltzer. 2 of them in a row. 3-point lead now as Taylor Smith gets tied up. Timeout. Ents whistle to keep possession. 51 seconds. Cougars down by 3. What's your call, Coach? Drive the lane and draw the foul?
No, I'm going to drive Taylor Smith and then kick out to Brooke Williams to knock down the 3.
All right.
Or Gladfeldy. Get them both over here on the same side of the court. Can't defend them both when the help comes in on Taylor Smith's drive.
Let me set it up for you, folks. 41-38. Wildcats with a 3-point lead. Cougars with the ball will inbound in front of the scorer's table in their own half court. Perhatch will step out to inbound. Here we go. On the floor for the Cougars, Grace Williams, Brooke Williams, Taylor Smith, Kylie Perhatch, and Caden Gladfeldy. Into Gladfeldy. She dribbles down. Hands off to Perhatch. Perhatch throws it away right into the hands of Paige Smith. And then Smith is fouled and will walk the floor. Smith will shoot the 1-and-1.
Great defensive play there by Paige Smith. She kind of undercut that. And by the time Perhatch passed the ball, Paige was standing there waiting on it.
Paige Smith.
So with 42.7 seconds, Paige is looking to pad the lead.
And it's a rainbow through the net. Nothing but strings. Four-point lead now for Williamsport. Make it 5. Into Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith looking. Stolen by Paige Smith again. And a whistle and a foul on Perhatch.
Wow, quick hands there. Paige Smith just took the dribble away clean.
Paige Smith shoots the 1 and 1.
Out comes Perhatch into the game. Rebecca Zentz. Smith to shoot the 1 and 1. Got it. She gets the shooter's roll. 6-point lead opened up from the free throw line. I believe they've shot 6 in a row, haven't they? Make it 7.
6 for 6 in this fourth quarter. Conversely, the Cougars are 2 for 6 in the foul line this fourth quarter.
So you, prophetic at the halftime, you said this game would probably come down to free throws, and it did. And that characteristic 66% free throw shooting by the Wildcats is now in this final minutes of the game, more like about 98%.
And they're getting the right people in the line. Paige Smith came into tonight shooting 79% from the foul line.
Kim Seltzer?
Cam Seltzer, 75.
All right. Yep, those are people you want at the line. You don't want to foul them.
Yeah. You know, I know Kylie was a little upset that she lost the ball to Paige there, but I think they should have left that one play out. Just try to get the stop.
Yeah, and not foul.
Yep, you're still only down 2 possessions.
All right, here we go. Both teams back on the floor.
This is a must-score situation for Catoctin. A 2 or a 3, it doesn't matter, but they have to
got
score.
it. 34 seconds to go in the game. Wildcats by 7. Glotfeldy picks up the dribble. Taylor Smith and a whistle, and that's going to be a foul on Cluse. And that's going to send Taylor to the free throw line to shoot. Are we in double bonus yet?
Just at 9, so it's 1 plus. Now, the fans didn't like that from Williamsport, but
yeah, it was
by rule. If I'm dribbling the basketball and you put your hand on me, it's a foul.
Taylor gets it.
That rule was changed about 5 years ago.
So no, it's a body check. What we call a body check.
And
all right.
The goal is to increase scoring.
Taylor to shoot 1, and she got it. So Taylor gets them both. Timeout, Coach Entwistle. 29 seconds on the clock. It's a 5-point game. So the Cougars need a steal and a quick basket right here.
The third timeout right there. Check that. I'm sorry. 4th. So they have 1 remaining. Yes, I'm right.
Yes.
And it looks like Williamsport also has 1 timeout remaining. In that scenario, when you're running low on timeouts like that and you're shooting a foul shot, sometimes you put somebody at the table. So when you make the foul shot, the horn blows for the substitution gives you time to set up your press versus using a timeout after the made foul shot.
I want to remind our listeners we'll head over to Walkersville, a special Thursday night edition. The Catoctin Lady Cougars at the Walkersville Lions. Another great rematch. Some more exciting girls basketball. It doesn't get any better than this. This coming Thursday, tip-off at 7 p.m. Catoctin at Walkersville.
And I'll talk about this Thursday night, but the endurance factor of playing Tuesday and Thursday against 2 very strong teams. It'll be interesting to watch.
Oh, they took it over the Wildcats with a bad pass on the inbound.
Responds after that short break. But Catoctin got exactly what they wanted. A turnover on the inbounds pass.
In the Glotfeldy, over to Smith. She takes a look. Lobs inside. Zentz has it over to Brooke Williams. Williams guarded hard. Taylor needs help. Over to Glotfeldy. She turns. Step back. Shot is... She's fouled. It's going to be a 3-point foul on Glotfeldy. So Caden will shoot 3 with her team down by 5 with 16 seconds on the clock. High drama, ladies and gentlemen.
Caden Glotfeldy to shoot 3.
If you're Coach Murphy. That's what you don't want to have happen.
Got it! Beautiful free throw, nothing but net. Glatfeldy to shoot 2. Got them both. Great stroke. What a free throw shooter. What's her percentages? Have you got anything on her?
Not at the moment.
Well, she'll shoot 1. It's a one-score game. She got all 3 free throws, and the last timeout is taken by the Cougars.
So again, quick timeout, set up the full court press.
Yeah. All right, how much time left in the game? 14 seconds?
What did we say, 14 seconds or
I think
so?
that's about right. So it's a 2-point game, 45-43. This fourth quarter has been nothing but free throws. A lot of great defense and some good free throw shooting by both teams as Glatfeldy just nailed 3 in a row. Pressure shots too. I mean, just high anxiety shots from the free throw line. Cool as a cucumber. She drains all 3 of them.
See how this smartphone comes into play here.
All right, here we go. Wildcats ball, full court pressure now. Man press by the Cougars. Time in, 16 seconds on the clock. Wildcats have it. Shank looking for help. Lobs it into Robbins, she's got it. Oh, she stepped on the line. Oh! 14 seconds, the Wildcats turn it over. The Cougars now with a chance to tie it or take the lead. So did she step on the line, Coach?
Called traveling. Before she put the ball on the floor, took too many steps.
Taylor Smith, she drives, shoots on the run, in and out, rebound, put back, it's no good. Knocked out of bounds, Cougars ball. 5 seconds on the clock. Cougars have a chance to run one play.
All right, I've seen this one many times. They come over this way and one go back. Got to lob it into
And
Brooke.
it's stolen. No, Brooke Williams has it. She shoots and scores. She scored. She scored. She scored. She scored. Overtime. 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 The Cougars battle back.
As the end of regulation, their scores tie.
Down in this game by as much 8 points at one time in the fourth quarter, and they battle back to tie it up and send it to overtime. What a game.
Wow. And then that defense that we talked about, and these young ladies settled in, big fourth quarter. At the end of the third, I'll remind you, it was 31-28.
31-28.
So now it's 45-45. That's 14 points for the Cougars, 17 for the Wildcats to bring us to this point to go to overtime.
4 minutes on the clock. Cougars are still huddled up at the bench with Coach Entwistle, and here they come. Out on the floor comes Glatfeldy, Taylor Smith,
Both
Brooke
teams,
Williams, Rebecca Zentz, and Grace Williams.
and both teams get an additional timeout to their side. So Catoctin 1 now, timeout. The
Williamsport
Wildcats 2.
And now there's some argument between the referee and Coach Murphy about...
No, it's not the Coach Murphy. Coach Murphy's telling the referee, change them the other way. You go the same way in overtime as you did in the second half.
And they made him change?
Well, the referees had them lined up initially wrong.
Okay. Here we go. Jump ball. Possession goes to the Cougars. Grace Williams. Over to Taylor Smith now. It's a 4-minute game, ladies and gentlemen. We're in overtime.
So both teams with their starting lineups on the court to start overtime.
Glatfeldy. She goes to the bucket and scores.
Great ball fake.
Penetration.
Caden on the drive, fake the pass, finish the play.
Seltzer to Robbins. Robbins goes left. Over to Shank. Back to Paige Smith. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Paige has it knocked away. She gets it back. She rifles it underneath to Shank. Stripped and stolen. Now Wildcats have it. Robbins pulls up and shoots at the buzzer. It's good. A rainbow at the buzzer.
With the shot clock expiring, Robbins drains the three. Glottelli looking for space. Smith on the drive.
Straight to the basket. Taylor scores. Cougars by 1. 2:50 to go in the overtime. Down on the right side, Paige Smith. Off the pick.
Can't go under that.
It's no good. Rebound and a putback's no good. Rebound and a foul on the putback. And that's going to send number 13, Cam Seltzer, to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, they gave Paige Smith a lot of room on that ball screen right there. All night they haven't been going under the screen. They've been going over top. Boy, that time they went under, and Paige just barely missed knocking that one down.
Seltzer ties it up at 49 apiece. Seltzer gives her team a 1-point lead, 50-49. Taylor Smith brings the ball up. 2:33 to go, guarded by number 34, Mackenzie Cluse. Into Brooke Williams. She shoots and it's missed. It's missed. Loose ball on the floor. We got a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against the Cougars, and we'll walk the floor and shoot the 1-and-1 with Robbins stepping to the free throw line.
Both teams in the double bonus now, Michael. So no matter what the foul, it's going to be 2 shots.
Got it. Robbins to shoot 1. Got them both. Damn. 3-point lead now for the Wildcats. Smith brings it up.
2:20 to play.
Taylor loses the ball. Cougars get it back.
On the floor. And
Timeout called.
Nope. Timeout. Grace Williams dies on the floor. Coach Ent whistle called the timeout before the jump ball. So Catoctin retains possession with 10 on the shot clock.
And 2:03 to go in the game, down by 3. The Cougars need to score right here.
Yeah, any score. Don't need a 3.
Right.
Just need a score.
Exactly.
So impressively, well, maybe I shouldn't say this.
What?
Wildcats, 10 for 10 from the line in the fourth quarter and overtime.
Free throw line.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
10 for 10.
Wow. That's
You asked earlier, Caden Glotfeldy, 72% foul shooter. She was the one that drained all 3.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah.
the homestanding Cougars need a stop and a score, and we're ready to get it interesting again.
Got a crowd dancing. Little James Brown on this PA system here.
They're too young to know who that is.
They're still dancing.
I think that's the Williamsport JV squad getting into it.
All right, here we go. Both teams back out on the floor. Cougars ball. Looks like Glotfeldy will inbound into Taylor Smith. Taylor back to Caden. Caden hands off to Taylor in the corner. Taylor drives, goes into the paint. She shoots in and out. Loose ball up in the air. Cougars have it. Over to Glotfeldy. She shoots a 10-footer. It doesn't go. Up in the air, loose ball scramble. Taylor Smith has it. Back out front. Glockfeldy drives. She goes up and shoots. Oh! Fouled. Caden will shoot 2.
Wildcat foul number 3. Paige Smith.
Say, Catoctin didn't need to rush it there. They had a fresh shot clock, but
Shooting 2.
Caden able to draw the foul and shoot 2.
Got it. Caden to shoot 1. Got them both. 1-point game, 52-51. 1:41 to go. The Wildcats have the lead in the ball. Here they come. Robbins calls the play. Drives right. Pulls up her dribble. Back out front to Shank. Shank to Cluse. Cluse to Robbins. They run the weave. Underneath. Stolen. Cougars have it. Here comes Taylor Smith. She goes right through Robbins and scores.
Great defensive play. Taylor Smith from the help side on defense deflects that pass, picks it up,
Timeout,
and makes
Wildcats.
the layup.
Cougars 53, Williamsport 52, 1:12 to go in overtime.
Full timeout by Coach Murphy and the Wildcats as they talk this one over. Yeah, and Taylor Smith, what a play. Defensively, then coast to coast for the layup and the 1-point lead.
And you knew the moment she got her hands on the ball, she was going to do that.
There was no stopping.
Yeah, there was
and
no.
then Amelia Robbins kind of backed off because I think she's up to 3 personals, if not 4 already. So she wants to stay on the floor.
Yeah, she did not want that 4th foul.
So on the scoreboard, 1 timeout remaining for the Wildcats, none for the Cougars. Both teams shooting double bonus, any foul situation. Cougars +1 on the scoreboard.
We're shooting 2 in any foul situation. So it'll be Wildcats ball. They'll inbound from the scorer's table in their own half court. Down by 1. Teenage breakdown by the Who over the loudspeaker system. 1:12 on the clock. Here we go. Into Cluse. Back to Robbins. She signals the play. Goes down to the right side. Out front to Cluse. Cluse hands off to Robbins. They run the weave. Robbins picks up her dribble. Bounce pass to Smith. Smith draws a double. She goes up. Crossover. Goes left. Lobs inside. Wide open. Beautiful pass inside to Cam Seltzer for the bucket.
Drives, draws the double team, and then lays it off to Seltzer for the layup.
Taylor goes inside. She loses the ball.
Need to.
And then a reach in on Taylor Smith. And a foul on Robbins, and will walk the floor.
Taylor Smith. Her 4th.
So the Cougars +1 walk to the other end for 2 shots.
Roberts shooting 2.
Catoctin really didn't need the foul in that situation. It's still 40.
And Taylor didn't need to drive. They needed to work for the bucket. Got it. Swish. Robbins makes it a 2-point game. With the Wildcats on top. 39 seconds to go. Make it 3. 56-53. Cougars with the ball. Here comes Taylor Smith. Taylor to Glockfeldy. She shoots the 3. It's no good. Rebound Cam Seltzer. Robbins brings it up. Robbins,
you need to foul.
And she is fouled at 25 seconds.
And Taylor's that's 5th foul on Taylor Smith.
So Taylor Smith fouls out.
Amelia Robbins shooting 2.
56-53. Wildcats with the lead. Losing my voice here.
1 out of 2 right here would be huge for the Wildcats.
Wildcats to shoot 2. Good.
That makes it a 2-possession game now.
Correct.
Coach Murphy pulls his team off the foul line, doesn't want any fouls in the backcourt.
She got them both. Robbins shooting 100% from the free throw line here and late in this game. Blockfeldy, handoff. She stepped back and shoots. No good. Rebound Seltzer. Seltzer to Robbins. Robbins pulls it back, and then they foul her hard at the 12-second mark, and this game's over. 12 seconds to go, but essentially the Wildcats are going to win it at the free throw line.
We're going to seal the deal.
Got it. 59-53. Wildcats. Robbins to shoot one. She doesn't miss. She's a free throw shooting machine. Here comes Zentz. Zentz. Skip pass, a shot from out front. Oh, the three-point bank shot by Perhatch, but too little, too late. And that's it. That is the buzzer. It's all over. The Wildcats have won this overtime game, 60-56. And what a wild one it was here at Catoctin High School. A great way for these teams to finish. The fans got their money's worth tonight.
Wow.
We'll step aside for a break, catch our breath, and come back for your post-game wrap-up after this message from our great sponsors.
Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates, located on Water Street in Thurmont, serving the community since 1993. Center of Life is dedicated to treating the whole you, and not just your symptoms. Back pain, neck pain, injury, or you just want to improve your mobility and feel healthier. Dr. John Hageman's innovative approach to whole body health is completely unlike anything you have experienced. With convenient hours from 9 to LLC is conveniently located at 108 North Carroll Street in Thurmont, with over 40 years of experience in the plumbing industry, celebrating its 10th year serving our community, specializing in all phases of installation. And Plumbing prides itself on a job well done, with pricing that won't flood your budget. Burst pipes, water damage, clogged drains, replacement. At Thurmont Country Kitchen, one recent diner summed it up perfectly.
This place is so good, the words are hard to find. It's a wonderful small-town diner with awesome food and great service.
Thurmont Country Kitchen is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. Open weekdays 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Remember when Grandma used to say, if you're looking for a great restaurant, follow the locals. And that's exactly what you'll find at Thurmont Country Kitchen.
All right. Oh, what a great game this was. Excited, just a fast-paced, quick game, lots of high energy, very few mistakes. Great shooting by both teams, unbelievable defense.
And, you know, we talked about this through three quarters. The score was 31-28. We ended up with an overtime period of only 4 minutes, 60-56 the Wildcats. So in the fourth quarter, Williamsport put 17 on the board. In overtime, they put 15 on the board. Catoctin 14 in the fourth quarter, 11 in the overtime, and the seniors from Williamsport came through down the stretch, shot 16 for 16 from the foul line to seal the deal.
And that's the way it is experienced, and this is a well-experienced Williamsport team.
Sure is. And boy, but both teams, what an environment to play in. What a great prep game for what's coming down the road with the playoffs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to invite you to join us this Thursday night, a special Thursday night game. We'll have the Catoctin Lady Cougars traveling to Walkersville to take on the Lady Lions. And then Friday night, boys basketball. That's 3 great games this week. We'll have Frederick, undefeated Frederick, at Urbana live, 7 p.m. tip-off. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great, happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you soon.
Good night, all.
Make it to the game or miss the broadcast. All of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHUradio.com in our audio vault.